Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest account overview video. Today we'll be showcasing a really cool account. This is a small rally lead. This account can go into smaller kingdoms and stuff like that and be a rally lead. So it's kind of like a trap rally lead. More than anything, I would say, because usually you wouldn't expect someone to be this good to actually hit you. So I'll take a look at his gear so you can see this is his amazing gear. If you were to get hit by this, you would probably want to shield right away. No, anyways, this is his fake gear. So this is what he uses to fake people out as a rally lead. I might take a rally from someone like this if they had gear like this. But again, this gear is not like the worst gear either, so it's kind of like showing like, hey, I could be a rally lead with this account in a small kingdom, and I might rally someone. Obviously, in a big kingdom, if you're going to start rallying people like this, it'd be like, this is obviously his fake gear. But in a small kingdom, you might actually truly believe this is his real gear, and people I might actually get scared from this in a small kingdom. Again, this gear is basically as good as my actual rally traps gear. He used to use this the fake rally trap, and like this gear's way too good to be a fake rally trap. No one's gonna hit you with that gear on. But yeah, compared to his real gear, this is fake gear. But compared to a normal person's real gear, this is actually just real gear. So anyway, so we'll take a look at his gear, what his blasts are, and all that. So he is about 460 mil. He actually was way lower. He used to be a rally trap, but he's done a lot of rally lead, what's called research and stuff. So he's a little bit higher. We'll take a look at his actual like comp here and see what he is at. So he's at 204 mil in troop might. That's just because we're in a bigger kingdom right now, so he needs the more troops. Just in case he loses his lead, you kind of want to have enough troops to take a leaderless rally or something like that, or even just a regular rally, because big guys of 900 plus, you probably want more troops anyways in these big kingdoms. So his research is at 210, so it is quite high now. Again, he's building it towards a rally lead more than a rally trap. I think I did an account overview on his account before, but that was when he was a rally trap, so this is more the rally leading. So we'll take a look at his what's called his things. He has a fakie, which is this one, and you can see the comp or the stats aren't very good on this because there's no jewels or anything in his fake gear. He does have like army attack and stuff like that, so it's not like the worst stats ever, but his stats are quite low just because there's no jewels in this other than his legs, which reduces upkeep, which you kind of want if you want to be food positive. I have him food negative right now just because I have him in his mixed talents. But we'll take a look at his range attack. Again, I have him mixed talents, so his attack blast, when I show you this after, will be actually higher than they are in this video, just when you switch your talents. But I'm not going to switch his talents for every single one anyways. But we'll take a look at this. His range does have 473, so he is mostly mythic, not quite full mythic. He's currently working on this cup right now, which I will actually try and get him probably in a stream tomorrow or something like that, because I'm going to do some Tycoon and what's called, I think, yeah, whatever it's called, the Tycoon. So to get him the Halos for that, so he'll be trying to get the next cup up to Mythic. He'll be working on that one. But yeah, so he's got 473 range. So if actually put the gear on there, so he look like a proper rally lead here. We'll take a look at his stats here. So that's 430 in mixed stats, so mixed talents. So this isn't his war talents, his mixed talents. He's got 730, so that'd be closer to 750 if he actually had the what's called normal, like whatever it's called, blast talents on instead of just mixed talents. But yeah, you can see his army attack, his army gear, or his army, not army attack, yeah, army attack and HP, and then his HP, range HP, 290% range HP on that blast, plus 730% attack. Again, he does have familiars, we'll look at those later, but we'll just go through the other ones. We'll put on his imp here. If imp is looking pretty good, he's just missing that mythic cup again on this one, so taking a look at the stats on that, imp is at 714, again a little bit higher once you go into the blast stats or blast talents instead of mixed talents. What he's in, I'll show you the talents he's in anyway. So so this is just mixed talents, so if he had the higher ones he could actually get more into that, but again it would be like, I think it's like 10 or 15% higher, so he'd be closer to 730 I guess on this. If he was in mixed talents, in his range would be closer to 760. So, or yeah, so I think, yeah, no, wait, 750, sorry. Anyway, so we'll take a look at his cav here. So his cav is also really good. He's got 471 on his cap. I don't know if I checked actually what his imp was. Yeah, so it's 474 on his imp, and then 471 on his cav here. So look at his cav gear again. He's just missing the legs here for the what's called full mythic, and he's just waiting on some eyes for that. And obviously, he's probably going to use the embers for his next Mythic Cup, so we might have to wait a little longer on that. But we'll take a look at the stats on his Cav Blast as well. 694, so around 715 or something like that with actual blast talents on. 286 Cav HP and then 430 Army HP. And then we'll take a look at his mixed stats. So his mixed stats are kind of crazy. So look at his mixed gear. You can see that's his mixed gear. He's at 335 range, 332 cav, and 304 infantry with 171% Army HP. So yeah, when he was a rally trap, he was eating things, just like crazy stats in that. So we'll actually put that on. Oh, that's his familiar here. Sorry, hit the wrong one. Eat him up. There you go. Yeah, it's a little bit harder when you have so many of those what's called quick swaps to find the actual one. Obviously, it's not my account, so I'm not used to where they are. But we'll take a look at where this is. He's at 544 infantry, 592 range, and then 455 cav. So really high stats. Do we have the forts or not? I can't remember if we have the forts right now. Yeah, we only have the range attack fort right now. So I guess that's why his range is a little higher than his infantry, but yeah, so we only have the range fort, so that's what you're kind of looking at there. So minus that on the range, it's a little bit higher or a little bit lower, but yeah, he's almost got 600% in his mixed stats on his range with the fort there, 544 in his infantry and 455 in his cav. So really high. And then you can look at his army HP. It's at 509% on his army HP with that, and then you can see he's also got like 206 range HP and 186 infantry and 153 cav, so still really high on that, and then defense and stuff. So yeah, that's because of the jewels and stuff. You can see he's got champion jewels, gold champion jewels in here. Again, those give the 15% army HP. That's what's putting his stats up a little higher there. Let's see what else. Yeah, actually, he's got two. Let's see, how many champion jewels he's got in there? He's got one. Yeah, he's got 3 gold champion jewels as well. So that's why his HP is so high on those. There's obviously his attack could be a little higher if he didn't have the champion jewels, but the champion jewels give those extra HP, which is really nice when you're what's called rally trap. And again, if you switch this over, he could actually have higher stats in his whatever thing. So if I equip this instead of the gloves in his mixed stats, you go down to his range, and it's 637 in mixed stats here, so it's way higher. But again, sometimes that HP is better if you're taking the rally because it reduces the losses. If you have enough attack at one point, you want to reduce those tier 5 familiar damage, so the only way to do that is the HP. So if you do this, he actually drops a bunch of HP. But yeah, but with that on, he's got 637 range, 524 infantry, and 463 in the cav attack. So really throws his stats even higher there. So crazy mixed stats on this account. So if you ever want to take a rally, it really works. I do have a video of him taking a rally coming up soon. I think that will be with my rally trap, but he was actually leaderless during that because he rallied someone, got capped, and then the guys double rallied him, but he capped them both leaderless, so it was kind of funny to watch. Anyway, so we'll take a look at his familiars next. So this is the next main thing you want to look at when you're doing that. Actually, let's take a look at his wall. His wall is actually funny too. So he's got a bunch of mixed or what's called guys on there, except for his Oath Keepers is only non-mix. You look at his wall, he's got 3 tier 5 familiars and a tier 4 familiar on there. Those are all the 600%, 1-4% of your troops have fallen. So if he ever gets hit, I will have the rally video coming out. You'll see they all shoot out their tier 5 familiars at them. And he, like you said, he has got huge mixed stats. So those are doing tons of damage to the rally. And that's one of the reasons he could take the double rally without having his leader, even if he doesn't have that many troops. I think he has about as many troops as my rally trap, but he was leaderless and took the double rally and ate them both because those tier 5 familiars just do so much damage. Anyways, we'll take a look at his tier 5 familiars. He is still working on them, but his Brutal Bunny is almost max. It's at 8 of 10, so it's doing 96 instead of the 150. We'll take a look at his Blackwing. His Blackwing is max, so it does the 600% when 4% of your troops follow. So that's what he has in his wall there. Bon Appetit, same thing, max 600% when 4% of your troops have fallen. So again, but I mean, you can use these obviously in attacking too. I'm just saying that's what's on his wall. So, but yeah, so he uses these in attacking as well. So this is the what's called this is infantry. This one was range, and then Huey Hops, I think, is range as well. No, it's infantry. Sorry, he's got infantry. He's got double infantry familiars. He's got one of each of the other ones. Gargantuan is Cav, but that one's not quite max. It's 8 of 10. He's going to currently been working on that, so he's trying to get that to 10 of 10 as well. He also has the Griffin max, so that's the 200% army attack. Then the stacking familiars, which is the Trickster, Gemini Gremlin, and the Goblin here. Oh wait, that's the Goblin? Yeah, Goblin is also the stacking one. So he doesn't have the other ones yet, but he's going to work on those, obviously. Again, this is just a what's called small rally trap. He's not a max rally trap, or not, I mean, max rally lead, not max rally trap. He is kind of a max rally trap, but max rally lead. We do have some huge rally leads in LX, which are our main rally leads, like 900+%. So he only gets to shine sometimes, but if he goes into a smaller kingdom, then he's like an uber rally lead. But in a big kingdom like this, he's like an alternate rally lead sort of thing, where the main rally leads would have like 900%, where he's at 700 and something. Oh, only 700% with double tier 5 familiars. Yeah. So anyways, we'll take a look at some of his research too. He has finished the counter, so he does have the full counter on right now. So if you get countered by him, it's gonna hurt. Yeah. So he's got the counters all max. So the 30% extra and the 30% reduced as well. So these counters, yeah, they literally do 30% more damage. So whatever you're doing, add 30% on top of that, and that's what they'll be doing. So yeah, he also has the offense and stuff. So he's got the extra stats win in Battle Fury. So his HP, defense and attack will actually go all up. So it might be actually better if he goes into Fury while he's taking a rally, or obviously when you're rally leading. But yeah, obviously he's got the max military research. He does have the maxed hunting as well. If you're rally trap, you might not want this, but it does help you get all those materials you need for that. Again, I think like getting your halos and stuff, it's better to go do a halo hunt. So it's good to have that if you're trying to get those maxed stuff, right? Reduces the cost and stuff. So again, he does have like familiar battles and stuff, because this does increase the damage your familiars do, which is really good. So yeah, so you can see it actually does increase all that. So range attack and all that with familiars and all that. So it's good to have those. He doesn't have the 5th slot yet. He just finished the 4th slot, so he has 4 slots on this account. Again, this adds like a ton of might. So if you want to stay low, you might not be able to actually have all this max, because it does add a lot of research. Because obviously we finish all this, it gives you like 1 billion might as your base research, so you can't have that as a small rally lead. If you want to be a big rally lead, then go ahead, go max it all, but as a smaller rally lead, you kind of got to pick and choose what you want. He doesn't have tier 5 yet, but again, as rally lead, you don't technically need tier 5, because people could add tier 5 to your rally. So if you're in a big guild, you personally as the rally lead don't need the tier 5, because other people could add it to the rally for you, so it's not a big deal. Familiars, again, that's just to get the packs. He doesn't need that because he's kind of pay to play, so he kind of gets familiars without buying, doing the packs himself. So, or buying the, not buying, but here, like training the packs or whatever it is. Where's the thing? Yeah, this thing. So he doesn't actually need to make the packs as much, since he just buys them through the store itself. So that's not as important to actually have that research if you're going to be paid to play that way. Otherwise, then you have to do it the other way. Sigils, he does have some of the sigils done too. So this is just for like adding some stats when you're leading a rally. So it's really important actually as a rally to get these ones as well. You don't technically need the siege one, so he doesn't have that one. And he doesn't have any of this max. Again, this adds a ton of might, so you don't actually need this as a rally lead. Wonder battles he hasn't done yet, but he is gonna maybe work on that at one point. But that's only, again, if he wants to increase his might too high. You kind of got to pick and choose again. So military command, you can see he only has down the breakthrough. He doesn't really need the darkness offense and stuff. This stuff down here is if you're a max rally lead, you're kind of going for that. Smaller rally leads, you don't need it as much. Army leadership, this is just basically to get his wedges. It doesn't really have much down here as well, like the demoralize, sabotage, plague. Again, max rally lead stuff, not small rally lead stuff. Again, this is just for quick swaps and stuff, and some subsidies and stuff. Defense, he really doesn't have much in defense, so you don't need all defense. It's just not important as a rally lead or anything like that, and it's wasted might if you're trying to stay a little bit lower as a rally lead. Again, he has 200 mil in research right now. If he was to add a bunch more, he easily go up to 500-600 million research, and then you can't go into small kingdoms at all. But I mean, it does work better as a main rally lead. But yeah, he's currently all manners and stuff. Oh, he's not all manners. He's half manners. I think he was building troops because of the new update. He was a rain trap before. So I think he's starting to build some tier 2 range just so he can counter, because before, like, it was fine if you're a rain trap, you sit in your rain, but if you get countered, it wasn't like the end of the world. Now it's much worse, so he's got to start building up that range so he can actually take a range rally, or what's called an infantry rally, or not an infantry rally. Yeah, if there's an oh wait, yeah, if there's an infantry rally, he doesn't sit in a range then, so he'll actually switch to a different phalanx. So that's kind of why he's just building some extra range, so that happens. So that way he can counter and not have to be a range trap. Other than that, yeah, I showed you his familiars, his wall, his heroes are the other thing we'll show you. He does have a bunch of the army attack heroes. Again, he was a rally trap, so those were really important. Berserker, again, army attack, army defense, army HP. Lore Weaver, same thing. And Songstress, again, same thing. Everyone has Rose Knight, so you know what Rose Knight stats are. Again, he has a bunch of other free-to-play heroes just for blasts and stuff, but yeah, he had the pay-to-play heroes for the blasts. He's currently working on some more. He does have Petite Devil almost to gold here, I think. Let's take a look at... Where's the... Yeah, so only a couple more things. I think there was a Petite Devil in the what's called store today, so he probably bought that one as well. Which dolls? That's just training instructions, so he doesn't technically need those max, but he can get like big guy and stuff up as well. But yeah, those are the current ones he has. Other than that, that's basically the rally lead trap or count. Obviously has like max prison and all that, and altar, I'm not sure what his altar boost is. He still has 10 days on there, so he probably needs to go to a small kingdom and get some more heroes, or not heroes, leaders to execute pretty soon. So might do that in a couple weeks, just to get that altar boost up again. I think my rally trap still has like 100 and something days, so I'm good. I was farming those hard when we were in those small kingdoms, but yeah, we'll probably invade a small kingdom again pretty soon. Again, we are in LX, so if you guys want to join LX, I will put some posters in after this. It does have the information for recruiting and stuff. I'll actually show you those right now. Hey everyone, so LX is recruiting, so if you guys want to join a really cool guild, I will leave the, it's called Recruitment, guys, down in the description down below. So it'll be Moosey and Crush. I will leave their line links for you guys to actually add them. Just add them and be like, hey, I want to join LX. The requirements are basically you need to be a tier 4 account who likes to join rallies. Being 500 mil plus is that's something you probably need to be if you're joining rallies, because you will be going into Fury in big kingdoms, so make sure you can take some big rallies and stuff like that. Or if you're just a rally trap, that's totally fine too. Rally traps, so if you want to be smaller and be a rally trap, that's fine. But if you are going to be joining, make sure you can either hide your troops or you can basically take a big rally. So because you'd be going into Fury, and we go into big kingdoms and we rally big people, so make sure you're set up for that. Basically, we don't have a guild fest requirements, so we do have do Guild Fest, but there's no minimum requirement or anything like that. So that's a big perk in LX. If you hate Guild Fest, you don't really need to do it. Basically just do a couple quests and you're pretty golden there. Sometimes we'll push for something, but most of the time there's no requirements, so don't worry about that. We do have some really big rally leads too, so if you guys are in some smaller guilds and you kind of sick of some smaller rallies hitting people and getting capped all the time, and you want to see some big hits, come join us. We have some 900 plus rally leads. I think we're over 920 in some of the rally leads now too. So plus this new this new counter research, you're going to see some massive hits. I think we had a 10 million kill the other day. So we do monthly migration, so make sure you have some scrolls after every what's called KVK. We pretty much migrate. Mostly just because kingdoms die down pretty fast, so we'd never stay in a kingdom too long. We do wonder we do wonder battles like Baron and all that stuff, Chalice, just like the Wonder Wars and stuff. So you like doing that, come join us. We will actually, the owner of the account we're doing right now, or I'm showcasing now, Crush, he is one of the recruitment officers, so I will leave his line in the description down below, and Moosey, which is the other one. Again, we don't do any guild fest or anything like that, so if you guys are looking for a good guild, if you are a tier 4 account and you want to join some rallies and see some big hits, come join LX. We're currently recruiting, and we do rally parties too. So we have family guild as well. We do rally parties with it's BZR, right? BRZ, it's not BRZ. BZR, sorry. I always call them BRZ just because the car, but their name is BZR. So that's one of our family guilds, and AOW is the other one. So if you guys are looking for a guild right now, come join us, and I hope the guys, or hope we see you in the next video.